the noblest of all witnesses.
Fool, do not speak to me of...
Zeus grants you your... and I deprive you of your soul. I will not dishonor your body. I'll strip your corpse of armor. Ithacians! Swear that you will do likewise.
Never! You think wolves and lambs can ever be of one mind when they are resolved to hate each other always? No! No understanding, no oaths between us, not until either I or you should fall and glut Ares with his blood. And
Stop it. Good job, you two.
Oh,
see you next week.
good job!
All right, let's go. Shoot.
Thanks,
Come.
man.
That's right. Told you you were set. We're on it. Fine. I'll go show this together. Not that again, thank God. It looks like some sort of talent show.
Huh?
I know we wasted our budget on shows. Okay, it'd be like that. Tech, it's a go from us. Ready when you are.
Ladies and gentlefolk, patrons from ages past and present, welcome to this millennia's edition of Ithacan Idol. Please give the warmest of welcomes to your host for this evening, the dignified queen by day, clever weaver by night, the one, the only, Penelope.
My, isn't this quite the turnout? How are we all doing tonight? How sweet! Now hang on to your hats, folks. We've got quite the show in store for you tonight. But first, a little housekeeping. As you surely know, Ithacan Idol gathers the finest storytellers in all the realms to compete in a contest of words and wits. With a twist. Our fearless contestants have been challenged to tell stories about none other than mine own husband, the sly bard himself, Odysseus. The gods, thoughtful as always, thought that hosting this little game might distract me from awaiting his return. How kind of them! One by one, each of our 5 fabulous contestants will regale us with a story of one of his most iconic exploits. They will be judged by none other than yours truly. After all, who in the world knows Odysseus better? And as for the winner, well, the winner will receive 2 tickets to an all-expenses-paid 12-month cruise across the Mediterranean. Not to mention the obligatory laurel crown. We do want to stay on theme. That was really lame. That's okay. But enough from me. It's time to meet our 5 fabulous contestants. Up first, we have Georgie Miller. Why don't you come on up here, dog? Now, Georgie, what brings you to Ithacan Idol? Is it glory, power, fortune?
Oh, nothing so fancy. I'm just here to share my story. Plain and simple.
How quaint! I can't wait to see what tricks you have up your sleeve. On to number 2. Our next contestant is an artist whose work is difficult to categorize but easy to admire. Please welcome the new and upcoming Mabel Lenoir. Now, Mabel, you do know how to make entries. So, tell us a bit about yourself.
I wouldn't expect you sheeple to understand a damn thing about me. I am a liability, and I am the moment. Wake up, everyone. Prepare yourselves to experience something I like to call beyond.
All right, then. I guess we'll move on to our next contestant. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Percival Francis Albrecht III.
My close friends call me Percy. How we doing tonight, Ithaca? Come on, you can do better than that. How are we doing tonight, Ithaca?
Thank you very much for that, Percy. Now, our next contestant has joined us all the way from Thebes. Please give a warm welcome to Charlie McIntyre. Charlie here enjoys making moody Spotify playlists, creating intricate fictional characters, and baking. How are we doing tonight, Charlie?
That's right. I'm good. I'll admit, I'm a little bit nervous.
Amazing, much to say about that. Now, last, but certainly not by any means least, you may know her better by her TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter handle at Sexy Miss Lexi. Please put your hands together for Miss Alexis Lee.
What's up, sluts? Are we having a good time tonight?
We are just thrilled to have you.
I know, and I love that for me. You guys are in for such a treat.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give one final round of applause to the contestants of Ithacan Idol. And now, without further ado, let's kick this show off with a bang. Which one of you brave souls would like to test your luck first?
It would be my honor.
Go right on ahead. Do you mind if I sit here, darling? Just thank you.
So, after sailing away from the ruins of Troy, me and my men made a few pit stops along the way for wine and women. But suddenly, this beast of a storm, for 9 whole days, we took those waves like champs, going up and down and topsy-turvy. It was like being stuck on the world's most metal roller coaster. My main man, Eurylochus, totally barfed all over the place. It was super fucking nasty. We made him swab the deck like 17 times, but it actually didn't really matter because he kept puking over and over and over again in the exact same... Right, on day 10, we rolled into the Lotus Eaters' home field. You guys know the Lotus Eaters, right? Yeah, the ones who eat those funky lotuses? Loti? Lotus? Anyways, my men were starving, so we got some water and had a barbecue back by our boats. After we finished cargo loading, I, being the ultimate team captain that I am, decided to send a few of my boys to scope out those flower-eating hippies lounging around on the ground. So I devised this awe-inspiring play where 2 of my boys would come up and juke around the back and quickly circle and join. It worked like a charm. They snuck up on those flowery fools in a fucking flash. It actually worked so well that they gave them some of the flowery edibles. And then my guys absolutely fumbled the ball. Instead of coming back to their ship, they decided to call an audible and nosh on that honey-sweet lotus. They forgot all about their team. Their one true family. They didn't even care about making it back to home base. As team captain, it was my job to get my boys in order. Because that's how you win a championship. So I single-handedly wrestled them all up, even though they cried, squirmed, and tried to wrestle their way free. But I pulled, and I pulled, and I got them out of their end zone and sat their asses down on the bench. And then I called over to my other rows on the sideline and told them to hustle back into the ship. I got them to row the boat to the ocean, leading our team like the well-oiled machine that we are. It was epic, a Hall of Fame-worthy matchup. Ithacans for the win! Whoa! And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. Are you guys shitting me? That was absolutely wicked, how Odysseus single-handedly led his team to victory. He's the fucking MVP! They are such dweebs. I'm sorry, I'm benching myself.
You call that macho shit show art? You wouldn't know art if it wrapped itself around your neck and squeezed.
Oh, Mabel dear, is that an offer to go next, I hear?
It would be cruel to let any more of these artless fuckwits present. So for the sake of everyone here, let the true genius have a turn.
All right, then. Mabel, everyone.
Beauty. What is more torturous? What more terrible than a naked body, stained by salt water, scarred by salty tears? This form Odysseus holds, clinging to life, on the shores of Calypso's island.
You're naked.
Who are you?
Do you want to come in for a drink?
I could eat. Sorry.
You have kelp in your hair.
About that drink. To Zeus.
Whose will and no goddess comport.
Nice Katie Doctor.
He provides for all of my needs. Almost all.
This is good wine.
Merlot. Tell me, mortal, what is it you do for a living?
Well, no deeds worthy to tell a goddess.
I think I know a few goddesses interested in what you do.
Are you one of them?
And how long did you say you'll be in town for?
I didn't.
So it's negotiable.
To leave, I'd need to build a raft. Unless you have another job offer for me.
I can keep you busy. I can keep you happy.
Body's soul.
Enticing.
I was going to say yeah.
Have you heard of Orion?
Immortal huntsman?
Dawn fell in love with him and took him for herself. But the gods grew jealous of their mortal love. And so Artemis shot him, dead through the heart.
I should go.
You should, or you will.
I will. Once I make the gods a little jealous. And once I built myself a raft.
My, what great skill you have.
The better to return home to my son.
My, what big hands you have.
The better to embrace my dear wife.
Dear, perhaps, but beautiful.
Not so much as you notice.
But what is one night?
Twilight falls. The raft is finished. I promise you when dawn comes, she will not see me slipping off that graceful cloak of yours. She will not see the girdle around your waist strolling the floor, or the veil falling from your shoulders, as I take off your fragrant robes. Peace. Bye. Peace.
I would give you everything.
Just give me a map of the stars that I may find my way home.
Just one night, and then you will leave me all alone.
She will never have to know.
My, wasn't that refreshing? You know, I must say, seeing my husband getting it on with that nymph never gets old. But I've never seen it go down quite like that. Alas, what is a mere mortal compared to an awe-inspiring goddess?
Oh, cock. A cock goes the chicken.
Aren't we all just having the most wonderful time?
Actually, here, sorry. May I ask a question?
Ask away.
Well, it's been fun to laugh at Odysseus as the glorious football quarterback, or as the, what did you say he was?
Oh, that's not relatable.
I'm just not so sure that's what his story deserves.
You don't think my husband's a hero?
No, he is. It's just that he's still a mortal. A man. He's vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerable.
Remember Odysseus? How much he wanted to be known, how much he wanted to be grieved?
He did end up in the underworld.
Yes, he was one of the only living, breathing people to visit the land of the dead, and all because...
Tell us, child. Who is Odysseus to you?
Okay. I think I remember how this starts. First, I dig some sort of pit in the ground. Then I fill it with, did she say 1/2 wine? 1/2 honey? But I think there was milk in there somewhere, and blood.
Here you go, bud. You got this.
Pale fear. It grips me in its fists such that my knees know nothing of their strength. The world I enter now knows not the living, nor would suffer him to leave this murky, dark, unscarred. Necessity alone leads me to Erebus. Oh, Hades, will you grant to me? Look how my hands are black with blood, the gift I offer starving souls, that which I seek, so racked by groans, so stained with tears. God, let me be alone no longer. I fear my fate. To be alone, not to reach son, home, and wife. I fear. But See the souls. They gather around the pit. See how they bend to drink their fill. Who goes there? Speak.
'Tis I, a friend in arms.
'Tis I, a corpse, but once an ally.
Comrades at Troy, your shades are bittersweet to see.
What brings you here?
What news from life?
I've wandered far to reach these shores. Atreides, have you returned? Have you too suffered deadly winds, dread gales loosed by the Earthshaker?
No harm at sea, nor conflict met by hostile men, but death and doom lay crouched at home.
Lord, do not lie.
The very feast which greeted my return saw men lay slaughtered, slain by whom?
Oh, God.
The ground did seethe with blood, homecoming ruined by one who shared my fate. That dog I Clytemnestra! You love your wife, you trust her true while you delay.
Penelope is firm, I swear. She cannot sway. She loves her son and me. Could years diminish such a bond?
My counsel here is thus. When you return, don't run into your loved one's arms, but hide! Disguise your face, for home may be no longer home.
No, oh Zeus, I cannot bear the thought to be near her and him and still alone.
You wretched man. You dare come here, where ghosts roam senseless, doomed to empty work?
Do you, a prince among the dead, speak truly thus? I had no choice. The earth above cannot avoid these seers' boast. In truth, I come for hope.
Is death to you a trifling game? I'd rather be a serf, affixed to dirt, a needy man who lives off meager crop than rule here, corpses long decayed.
These wrathful words you cannot mean.
I do.
Oh, even you, descendant of the gods.
Lord Hades saves no man from pain.
But wait, your legacy, the mortal life you threw away to live in memory, counts this as naught? Speak comfort, please.
You suffer like all men under the sun. Like me, like Patroclus. Leave now and weep.
Zeus! Hades! Persephone! Why do you torture me so? Tydeus tortured, vultures pecking at his stomach. Sisyphus, forever doomed to raise that giant rock. And Tantalus, who stands neath golden fruit yet never eats. These tortured souls, and each alone. Show me no more of doom, instead, a face I love.
Laertes' son, Odysseus. The sun's gold gleaming rays are gone. Unhappy man, you've left what lives and come alone to learn your fate. Hold back your sword that I may see.
My only hope Tiresias holds, for he alone does know what is, what was, and what will be. Dread prophet, speak. Will I return?
Return. You will. Not days, not months, but years you'll roam the violet sea. Not honey sweet, full of pain, this, the return you will endure. And who to blame? But you, and you alone. Oh, brilliant leader, watch your men be lost, be ruined, one and all because of you.
Athena, please! The seer lies say so. What will I be without my men, my friends, souls that have toiled and wrought and fought with me?
You schemer. Oh, Poseidon's son will curse your name. Your vile attack will earn his father's rage. So too will Helios burn when in greed you'll feast upon his sacred meat. Ignore my warnings and contrive your doom yourself.
No, no!
I'm not yet done, you wretched mortal. Pay attention. Home, you'll find a wreck. Your halls consumed by appetites of younger men who plunder what was yours
so long ago. And what of my wife? My dear Penelope?
That sweet, beloved queen, although she'd be a perfect match in wits, frame, courage, fear that she'd be true to you. For they give gifts due to a bride, defame your name, while you, Odysseus, you sail through hostile lands, a nobody, alone, and doomed to beg from foreign hands. Such grief, let flow thick tears, for they alone will be your friends for years to come. Know that the guilt is laid upon your head, sad wretch, and weep.
These villain's words are not from villain come. But how? And why? Why me? What have I done? What can I do to earn this doom? Odysseus! Ashamed I've become a name. How foolish it was to think that I'd return. As if it were a dream, it slips away. 3 times I reached for hope. 3 times I grasped at air. My friends are a shadow. Home is war. My wife, my son, the danger there. But I apart. This sharp of pain has not yet split my soul. Please, have mercy. I can't. I can't.
Thank you, Charlie.
I'm sorry. I think I need to.
Poor Odysseus. It sucks not having any friends. And then imagine it being all your fault.
Damn. Tiresias was harsh.
How long has it been?
19 years, 3 months, 5 weeks. 10 at Troy and nearly 10 at sea.
You must miss him.
My husband.
Should we like take a break or something? Or at least go check on Charlie?
Excellent idea. Thank you, Lex. We will return to our scheduled programming in just a moment. Thank you. Welcome back, my friends, to Ithacan Idol. It is now time to hear from our next contestant.
Hey there, bitches! Welcome to Aiea, my humble little island. In case it's your first time watching, I'm Circe, with beautiful hair, awesome, amazing guns. I hope you don't mind, I am really busy at the moment. Yes, I'm a little busy, preparing for some extra special guests. They'll be here soon. By now, they've dragged their ship onto the beach and found my house just beside these hills. And pick up my special pets. Silly man. My wolves and lion babies won't hurt you. Oh wait, they're listening. La 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 la. Okay, they're here.
floor echo. A goddess? A moment?
Let's confirm. That's what it is. They say he's the most glorious and trusty of the squad. I think he's adorable.
Actually, it's a trap.
It's totally a trap.
Actually,
It's not a trap. But fine. Go. Report back to the ship.
he always says it's a trap.
Report to who, I wonder? You'll see. Boys. Welcome to AAF. My name is Circe, and my, oh my, you look so tired. And so sad. Please make yourselves at home. Here's some cheese, some honey, some wine. Can't forget the wine. And I'd love to add just a few drops of this. Drink up, boys. I like you. And you. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, little piglets. Where's your handsome leader? Odysseus! We went into the thicket, as you ordered, and we found a home in the hills. It was beautifully built. What was this? Sweet, clear voice. Now, I suspected something. But they were following ignorantly. So I stayed behind. For my choice. Sitting and spying for a long time. And then I saw them. They had all lost their human shapes. So dramatic. I was gonna change them back.
Show me the way.
No, don't make me go back. Leave me here. Let me flee swiftly with my homies. Might still avoid our doom.
Eurylochus, stay here beside our Black Hollow ship.
Don't cry.
Let me go instead.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, wretched mortal. Where are you going, all alone, ignorant of this place? Your companions are shut up in Circe's home, clustered like boars in their stalls. Are you really going there to try to save them? I doubt you return yourself. Even you couldn't survive Circe's impeccable witchcraft. But I, Hermes, have come to save you.
Isn't that such a good line? Authored by yours truly.
Here, take this elixir to Circe's. It will ward off your doom. I will tell you all of her destructive arts.
That's right, I'm a really bad witch.
She will beg you to go to bed with her. Do not reject the goddess of
The girl's perfect wingman.
Make her swear a great oath that she will not devise other evils nor make you stripped of your manliness. All right, bring it, bro. I'm proud of you. Love you, man.
Hey, what's up?
Stranger. I'm Odysseus. You are so handsome. Oh, you're just like the others?
this feast. If I have not seen my companions released with my own eyes.
Fuck bros before hoes. Well, right, you insist. I thought they were cute.
Yo, what the fuck?
I was literally a fucking swine, bro.
Oh god, flash all the ground. Kobe. Oh no, you were better. Come on, how much going to you?
Through to the right. You aimed so poorly.
Oh, my god, I gotta say though.
Get better.
I gotta say though, I don't know what magic Cersei used on him, but y'all looking fly as fuck. Oh damn, yeah, I got that W Riz, you know what I mean? Yeah. Take some shots.
Alright, we're gonna take this for the road. You're gonna be back, right? Yeah, give me like 2 hours. Yeah, okay.
I'll see you tonight. Yeah. We will sail with the dawn.
Eat or drink? Why did you sit there and not talk to me? Do you trust me? I swore you an oath. I know you've suffered, but you're here now with me. My island isn't rocky and ugly like stupid kids.
Oh, Cersei, promise me this. Send me home. My soul is already eager, and as for my companions, they are wasting away apart. Breathing around me.
I mean, if you don't want to stay, then don't. Besides, even in this short time we've had together, I've enjoyed myself immensely. Like that one time when we...
My men could be listening.
Oh, you are so fun to tease. I'll miss making you blush. Before you go, if you want to live, that is, listen up. I'm only going to say this once. I told him about the sirens, about the women who bewitched men with their pretty voices, sitting on a heap of bones of rotting men. And I told him about the clashing rocks, about Scylla's 6 long necks with 3 crowded rows of teeth, and Charybdis who sucks in and spits out the sea around her. Oh, look at him. Poor, sweet, wretched Odysseus. Who wouldn't feel pity? And I also told him about the cattle, that sweet, sacred, splendid cattle that, oopsie daisies, he butchered. It's not my fault he didn't listen. I hadn't seen Helios that pissed off in millennia. Or maybe it actually is my fault on second thought, because I am rather sexy, and it's hard to pay attention to this goddess. Oh, gotta go. Thank you so much for staying all the way to the end of this segment. Catch you next time. Much love. Odysseus took the spotlight for long enough, and Odysseus and Circe had a great time together. Shouldn't we, like, honor their passion or whatever? 2 sexy people getting it on. I'm 110% about that. Not that you are gorgeous and all as well, babe.
But then I've heard quite enough. Bless your heart, Lexia, that was quite a spectacle.
If any of you hearts want more, you can find my socials under @sexinthesexy. I have plenty more to offer.
Okay, so I'm confused. If I had a cabinet full of drugs at my disposal and a goddess in front of me, I simply wouldn't want to leave. All I'm saying is that Odysseus clearly wanted to go home. So, like, why didn't he? It couldn't have taken him that long to sail across the ocean.
He is as dumb as he looks. We've been over this. Odysseus was cursed
By Poseidon's son, remember?
Am I supposed to know who that is? God's kids and their God's kids' grudges. It is impossible to keep track of them all.
Right?
I think I may be able to help. Anyways, it seems like it's my turn, if that's okay.
Go right on ahead.
Good morning, my gentle sheepies. Aren't you all looking well rested today? Stop moving about so I can count you all before we hit the pastures. One little Via, there you are. 2, Daisy, hello, darling. 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count that right? Seems that we're 4 short. Where are your brothers and sisters? You know, I've heard stories about lambs getting snatched away in the night by sneaky sailors. These men travel all across the oceans in their sharp-beaked boats, looking for beautiful islands to turn into prosperous settlements. I know, it's strange. No Cyclops has ever needed such industry. I leave my land unplowed, and still, wheat, barley, and grapes grow abundantly thanks to Zeus's divine rains. We don't need anything else, do we now? Enough of this troubling talk. Let's go, little lambs. Onwards, towards the pastures.
My faithful friends, I've heard stories about the ruthless one-eyed men who inhabit this island. Let us see if the rumors about their bloodthirst and barbarity are true.
I hope we're hospitable. Or fear Zeus in their hearts.
Look at these bowls. They're heaping with cheese. I've never seen so much in my life. Look at these pens. They're filled with lambs and sheep. Quick, let's grab the cheese and the goats and head back to the ship.
Quiet, you two. I've brought a gift for our host. A bottle of the finest Ismerian wine, both incredibly potent and delightfully fragrant. If, like us, he knows the laws and customs of men, he will be overjoyed with this gift. But if he is uncivilized,
Couldn't dare fight Zeus. Let's dig in.
Ah, the perfect end to a day of hard work, resting alone with my flock. Did you have a nice time today? Trespassers! I've heard stories about sea roaming pirates who risk their lives on the waves and bring misfortune to others. Who are you? From which corner of the ocean do you hail?
we are Greeks. We've been carried by the winds from the far shores of Troy, and by the will of the gods, we've landed here, on your island. We entreat you to grant us asylum. So Zeus decrees is the divine right of strangers. You fear the gods like us, don't you?
Strangers from distant lands. Your gods are not my own. Their words and laws mean nothing to me. You've broken into my cave and helped yourself to my table. I will treat you and your friends as my heart orders me to. Now tell me where your ships are docked that I might avoid them. And please, leave us alone and depart at your earliest convenience.
Our ship is shattered, wrecked on your rocky shores. We cannot, and we will not leave. By Zeus, it is our God-given right to be here. trouble. You speak of what you want. What you want does not matter. This is the custom protected by Zeus, the laws which all Greek men obey. If you decide not to, then I can't be held responsible for what happens next.
What did you say your name was again?
I didn't.
Stop!
You asked me for my name, Lana? My name is Nobody. My parents, my friends, they all call me Nobody. You will remember Nobody.
Stop it, you wolves! Then my fault can I be?
Nobody's coming. You're all alone.
Oh, my sweetest ram. How I wish I could watch you, grazing on tender blades of grass, or drinking at a crystalline stream. But my sight fails me. What's that? You grieve for my eye? Oh, that cursed nobody might have blinded me. But at least I still have you. Now go on and join the rest of... No! Wait! What? No!
Ah, too easy! Like a lamb to the slaughter! Hey, Cyclops! If anyone ever asked you how you lost your eye, you humiliated sack of squid shit, tell them that Odysseus, son of Laertes, blinded you!
No! Witness me, Poseidon! If you are truly my father and claim me as your kin, let Odysseus never reach his home. Make his wanderings eternal, and may nobody remember the name Odysseus.
My, Georgie, how... Actually, I don't have quite a word for it. Humiliated sack of squid shit. Was it? I can't say I've heard that one before. Dry your eyes, dear. Let's not make this awkward for our lovely audience.
Yo, my dude, that was so rad. The way that you just came up to him and you were like, ugh, and then, ah, my eye!
I don't get it. I've never thought of Odysseus as a villain before.
An original take, Georgie. I approve.
That wasn't really the point, though.
Yes, but your story wasn't exactly true, though, yes? I mean, Odysseus wasn't perfect, but neither was he cruel. To be human is to err, right? We all make mistakes. We all...
Stab an innocent shepherd in the eye.
Oh, baby doesn't want to see this precious Odysseus turn into the big bad evil guy.
That wasn't the point either.
What say you, Penelope? We've all taken our turns. You're his wife, I'm sure you'd like to cut in.
Tisk, you know the rules. My lips are sealed.
What does that remind me? An itty-bitty clue. I know you love my sexy sea captain with equal sexy nymph tape.
That trope is older than epic and more tired than hypnos.
Says the one whose story was basically porn.
It was sensual. Exciting? Penelope gets me?
I don't think she does.
Please, I loved each of your stories. You all have just such unique and flavorful perspectives. And there is nothing I appreciate more than a unique and flavorful perspective on my husband's story.
I think some were more unique and flavorful than others.
Totally. My play-by-play got those lotus eaters dunked on so hard. Odysseus freaking saved the team. You losers couldn't even compete with that kind of epicness.
Epically boring. Although, no tea, no shade, not quite as boring as Charlie.
Fine. My story didn't have swashbuckling moves or sexy witches or spilling guts, but it had feeling. Doesn't Odysseus mean something to you? Haven't any of you ever felt lonely?
Oh, Odysseus is the portrait of grief. Here we go again with the reheated Tennyson.
Even in yours, Lexi, Circe only grew close to Odysseus because she saw how much he grieved. Yeah, seems like really, really cute.
And you're fine watching your quarterback idly, viscerally emasculated by this dumb bitch.
Just because I'm relatable and people love me doesn't mean I'm dumb.
It means stripped of manhood.
Hey, give my man Odysseus back his manhood.
Why does Odysseus whatever I want him to be?
What's even the point? What are we doing here? You revere Odysseus as some hero. You don't care as long as he's cool or hot or whatever suits you at the moment. And you revere him as some football god when football doesn't even fucking exist yet. It was a metaphor for war.
Yes! 10 years of literal warfare, and on that you pile 10 more years of being lost at sea, apart from your family, cursed by the fucking gods. Even if you made mistakes, Odysseus paid for that and more through suffering.
That doesn't excuse his cruelty. Or his adultery for that matter.
Babe, you have to accept that Odysseus fucks, okay? I totally understand.
Anyway, who cares if it was right or wrong? It's just a story.
I care.
Except not about the actual hero himself.
Because he's a jerk.
You stripped him of his
I
manhood.
gave him a makeover, okay?
Oh, it's my God.
It's ridiculous. The suffering was always actually perfect and
Shut up!
So, my dearest, most darling, most beloved of storytellers, I have a little story of my own to tell. It is not a happy story. Once upon a time, there was a little Greek girl who fell in love with the boy who lived next door. Though he was but a farmer, the gods deemed him very smart and very handsome. The perfect star for the perfect story. So they took him away. They put a spear in his hand and a bow on his back and made him to fight. They told me it would be worth it. A small price to pay for the chance to be remembered. Odysseus, the sacker of cities. Odysseus, the glory of the Achaeans. Great-hearted Odysseus, much-suffering Odysseus, the wise, the trickster, the hero, the villain. Shut up! I have had enough. I'm tired of listening to you all squabbling over who my husband is and what he is worth. I'm sick of you all courting me, our house, our stories. You think your stories matter. They aren't real. So go ahead and tell me who you think Odysseus is. I will be back to crown the winner.
I don't think we meant to hurt her feelings, did we?
I think we just got a little carried away.
Someone's still gonna win those cruise tickets, though, right?
Were we expecting anyone?
You?
You dogs! Did you not think that I would come back to my home? To my queen? Oh, you want to run, boy? You want to fight? You finished my home!
Please, my lord, have mercy!
With those same lips, you have beseeched the gods to take my place. And with that same mouth, you have showered insult and mockery and shame upon my wife in my own household. For
for those offenses, I will kill you now.
You're late.
I missed you.